as we speak, Rick Perry, excuse me. Rick Santorum is the next joke I'm going to tell you. As I speak, Rick Perry is announcing that he's going to run for president of the United States. As far as I can tell, this is the first time in the history of the United States that an indicted, somebody indicted for a felony, somebody facing an actual felony indictment, which has already come down. It's not anticipated. I mean, Scott Walker may be facing a felony indictment, although he and the Koch brothers managed to pack the Supreme Court of Wisconsin with 4 hardcore right-wing Koch brother, cokehead conservatives. So probably they will not rule against him. But Scott Walker could be an indicted felon. But Rick Perry actually is indicted for a felony, and he's going to run for president. But hey, it's the Republican Party. This is the party. It's really remarkable to me how the Republicans have one set of rules for themselves and another set of rules for everybody else. Like with sexual misconduct, David Vitter was getting it on with hookers. And so what does he do? It's the Republican thing. He goes and he says, oh, I prayed to Jesus and I'm forgiven and all is well. And when he came back into Congress after doing that, his first day back into the Senate, the Republicans stood up and gave him a standing ovation for sleeping with hookers. And then he got reelected. David Vitter. Go figure, right? And he's not the only one. I mean, there's a long list, right? Newt Gingrich was boinking his mistress while he was, literally, he'd go out, he'd try to impeach Clinton, and then go back to his office and get it on with what's-her-name? Callista, his current wife, when she was his aide or whatever she was. And he was married to somebody else. And, but Republicans, yeah, we'll forgive that. For Republicans. But Elliot Spitzer, the guy that I think would have been FDR had he been elected in 2008. If you haven't seen the movie Client Number 9, you gotta watch it. It's the rise and fall of Elliot Spitzer, and it's an amazing documentary. Client Number 9. It's Netflix has it available right now. It's incredible. But the net is Elliot Spitzer was a Democrat and a Jew, and oh no, sorry, they don't get forgiveness. And he resigned. But anyhow, Rick Perry, indicted for a felony, has announced that he's going to run for president of the United States.